Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of the Booger Boys, Part 1. Chapter 1. This is George Baird and Harold Hutchins. George is the kid on the left with the tie and the flat top. Harold is the one on the right with the white T-shirt and the bad haircut. Remember that now. George and Harold's grades in school were very much like whales in the ocean. They rose above sea level. Melvin Sneedley, however, he's the kid down there below the in the glasses. Always got straight A's because Melvin was so academically gifted. People just assumed that he was a lot smarter than George and Harold, but that wasn't true. You see, George and Harold were very big, as smart as a straight A student, but in a different way. And the way that couldn't be measured as quizzes or worksheets. And maybe George and Harold couldn't spell very well or remember their multiplication tables. Prefer their grammar weren't too good neither. But when it came to saving the entire planet from the nasty forces of unruly evil, there's nobody better than George Baird and Harold Hutchins. It is a good thing that George and Harold were smart enough to get themselves out of trouble because their silliness was always getting them into trouble. In fact, one time I got into a really snotty situation. Before I can tell you that story, I have to tell you this story first.